What's up, everybody? Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging with us tonight. It is a late one here on the Go at CeeLo, but we're going to have a good time tonight between an old rivalry, the Cubs and the Brewers, a good old NL Central rivalry here in the 2025 MLB postseason in the National League Division Series. The Cubs defeated the Padres to get here. The Brewers have been waiting. The Brewers showed that they're a pretty dominant team. They blew out the Cubbies the other night. So appreciate you being here. Brewers are up 1-0 in this 5-game set. We'll see if the Brewers can make it 2-0 going back to Chicago on Wednesday or Tuesday. Wednesday. Wednesday will be the next game, but it'll be a day game in Chicago. So appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. We're going to be bringing you MLB Game Day 3D. It is the best thing on YouTube. If you've seen a little bit of it here and there, we do it a little differently. Ours is full screen. I got a green screen behind me. We'll be hanging out in that little corner there. We're going to show you all the fun times here. Great views on MLB Game Day 3D, which we're looking forward to. Let's take a look at the chat. Bots are here too as well. What's up, bots? Good to see you. Miss Tom, what's up? What are in the world you not? Yeah, I know. Hammer, late night live with CeeLo. That's right. Lou, what's up? Elizabeth, what's going on? Uncle Lou says, my Uncle Kenny from Kanaki love the Cubs, and he drank Milwaukee. There you go. Snowman, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here too. Daniel Barry, hello. Mark was here earlier, and everybody hanging out in the chat before. Danny and everybody, what's up? Carl says, yo, CeeLo, back to where it all started with me, watching baseball with you, bud. Happy October to you, my friend. That's right, Carl. We are ready for some October baseball here on our channel, so make sure you're hitting that like button for us. And I don't know why the camera does this when I go live. I don't understand it whatsoever, but let's take a look at the lineups. Let's get to it. Cheerio. Hey, I see some of these guys. My local Nashville Sounds team is the AAA team of the Brewers, so I see some of these guys. Like Churio, he was there in DL a little bit. Terang, Contreras, C-Train, Yelich, Vaughn, Frelick, Durbin, Perkins, Ortiz is at shortstop, and Ashby is on the mound tonight. So there is your lineups for your Milwaukee Brewers. And now let's take a look at your lineups for Game 2 at the American Family Field here at Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Justin Turner is going to lead it off for the Cubbies. Nico Horner at second base. Kyle Tucker back at DH. Suzuki in right field. Ian Happ at left field. Carson Kelly behind the dish. And there's PCA at center field. Dansby at shortstop. And Matt Shaw is at third base. And we got Imanga on the mound tonight for the Cubs. So we'll see how this looks. So there's your lineups tonight. Turner, Horner, Tucker, Suzuki, Happ, Kelly, PCA, Swanson, Shaw. On the other side, Cheerio, Terang, Contreras, Yelich, Vaughn, Frelick, Durbin, Perkins, Ortiz, and Ashby on the mound tonight for your Brewers. So appreciate you hanging out here tonight. Thanks so much for that. Let's take the lineups down here, and let's take a look about your pitchers. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. There we go. Let's take a look at the pitchers. Even though I just reset that, it's not going to... All right, so that's not going to work. We'll go to the next page. Appreciate you being here. Over 70 here. Make sure you're hitting that like button for us. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a great time. We're 4 subscribers away from 36,700. Help us out. Can we get to 800 tonight? We'll see. Last stream we had last night with the Mariners and the Tigers, we had a huge stream. So make sure you guys are hanging out with us, having a good time. This is just getting started for us this week. We got a full list of games covering for you guys tonight. And we're on the late night shift here at 8 p.m. Central here at On the Go at CeeLo. And let's get to it. Thanks so much for subbing. Appreciate that. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at Yahoo. Let's take a look. Let's see here if I can get that going here 1 second. I thought I had it all set up. Always when you think you got something set up and then you don't. I don't know. So let's take a look at your Yahoo. Let me move the... let's move this over. There we go. All right, let's take a look at your pitchers tonight. Imanga, 3.73 ERA, 9 wins, 8 losses, 117 strikeouts, 26 walks, and a .99 whip. Ashby on the other side for the Brewers, a 2.16 ERA, with a 5-2 record with a 76 strikeouts, 24 walks, and a 1.17 whip. Let's take a look. There's the lineups as I just said here tonight. We'll take a look at that. Let's take a look at the money line. That's what we're all here for, right? That's what we're all here to watch. The money line. Chicago Cubs plus 120. The run spread plus 1.5 and 7.5 total runs. Now the Brewers minus 140, minus 1.5 and 7.5 for under 7.5 for the Brewers. And the Phillies are making a run here on the Dodgers here in the bottom of the ninth with no outs. 4-1 is the score. So there is that. So tonight and then Wednesday at 3 o'clock, 4:08 Central. And then Thursday night, if it's still available, we'll be doing the Chicago Cubs Milwaukee game too as well. So thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. And let's see here. Let me bring it back here. All right. All right, the camera, I'm going to have to reset the camera here, but let's take a look to see what you got in the chat here. Let's see, who is your predictions tonight? Hello, Mark, and the rest of the CeeLo Nation. What's up, Cole? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here as well. And I know my camera is lagging, so hold on a second. This is where it went awry last night, so let's see what happens. What's up, CeeLo? Bill. So let's see your predictions in the chat. Let's see your prediction in the chat. 7.5 is the over-under, and I'm going to take... Cubbies tie this one up, taking it back to Chicago. I'm going to go 6-4. 6-4. I'm going way over on the over. 6-4 Cubbies is my prediction. Brewers, Hammer says Brewers 7-4. 7-4 is the score there. And hold on, let me just turn my camera off because it's annoying me. And I'll just get the camera reset here. One second, y'all. As we're talking here, give me your predictions in the chat as you're coming in. I'm still here. We're just seeing what happens here. And the Phillies have just scored it, making it 4-3 and safe. Wow, Dodgers blowing this one. I wonder what they're going to do if they go into extra innings. I don't know what's going to happen. CeeLo, if you buy another camera, buy 2 of them, 1 for a backup. That's right. Cubs not winning. Brewers 5-2. Peyton says. Lou says Brewers 5-3. Everybody going on the Brewers bandwagon. Danny's got 6-5. George got what up, CeeLo? Cubs 5-2. Mark's got 6-3 Cubs. Anybody else with your predictions here tonight? Let me see. Predictions in the chat as you're coming in. Thank you for that, getting us to 36,700. 36,700. We appreciate you. Don't spoil the Phillies game. Okay. I won't say anything else. The ticker might spoil you, so you might not want to look at the ticker. All right, so let's see here. Anybody else on your predictions? Let me see your predictions in the chat as we got 99 folks here. 99 folks. I said 6-4, Miss Tom. Okay, 6-4 Cubbies. 6-4 Cubbies for Miss Tom. So there's that. All right, 6-4. And no biggie. It's all right. I will not spoil the rest of the game. I will be quiet if something happens. All right, so we're just waiting on MLB Game Day 3D to come in. We're ready to have a good time tonight. My name is CeeLo. We do MLB Game Day 3D on this channel. If you've never seen MLB Game Day 3D, it is amazing. So looking forward to having you hang out with us tonight. A late one on the studio tonight. 6 frozen pizzas. And let's do ball or strike. Ball or strike. Let me see, ball or strike. What do you got? I'm watching Val, and he's about 10 seconds behind. Okay, yeah, I did notice that. He was a little behind on his 3D compared to those calls. So it's all good. It's all good. I will be quiet there. But let me see, ball or strike for your first pitch. Ashby to Turner, Justin Turner. Who is going to be ball or strike? Ball or strike? Strike swinging. Hammer's going strike swinging. Miss Tom's got ball. Strike for Mark. Anybody else here? Anybody else with your predictions here tonight? We thank you for being here. Any more ball or strike? And if you're just coming in, we're letting you guess the pick of the score of the game too as well. The score of the game too. Let me see your prediction in the chat too as well. The score of the game and balls and strikes. Ball and strikes here. I wonder what they'll do for the Cubs game. Will they delay it? Because it's about to start in about 4 minutes. we might just have to go watch it on the 3D for a little bit. And the camera's still acting up. I don't understand what the deal is. I don't understand. Weird. But we're just waiting here to get it going here, y'all. Appreciate all the love here tonight. We thank you for being here. And that's at 10%. I don't know why. Something is running in the background that is causing that. I'm not sure what the heck it is, but 36,700. We might have to refresh it again. Thank you guys for the subs. Keep on subbing, y'all. Help us out in the subscribers. Hit that like too as well. Trying to get to 44 likes. We're at 24. There's 94 folks in here already. It's 9:05 Eastern, 8:05 Central. Game's supposed to start in 3 minutes, so we'll see what happens if they delay it or not. If they wait to see what they're going to do. We'll see what happens. But Dodgers, Phillies still on, as the Phillies are, it's in the bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth over there. Dodgers, Phillies. We're doing Cubs, Brewers tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll be doing Yankees, Blue Jays from New York. And the following night, it'll either be Cubs, Brewers, or Blue Jays, be Blue Jays, Yankees, or Dodgers, Phillies. All depends on what happens. The Cubs Brewers game is in the afternoon. I can't do that because of my work. But if it's a night game, I can do it. I can do a night game very easily. Thanks for the subs too. Appreciate that. 36,702. But we're just waiting here to see what happens. 3 hours past 5 p.m. somewhere. That's right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere for sure. But American Family Fued. The Brewers winning against the Cubs the other night, going up 1-0. Looked pretty good, too, against each other. So they might be holding this game to wait to see what happens here for this other game. I don't see anything happening. Everybody's all the players are kind of still on the field there on the 3D. So it's called PTO for Cubbies. Thank you. That's right. I wish. Oh, just take the day off, please. Sense of humor says. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Hello, what's up, Dodre? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Dodre, too, as well. Waiting on the first pitch here. Waiting on the first pitch. Supposed to happen in 1 minute. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're just kind of hanging out here. They got players on the field. They're throwing balls and stuff back and forth, so we're just waiting on the 3. As soon as the 3D pops in, we'll do it. What's up, Dallas CeeLo? Mods never get a day off. That's right. And I got the best mods in the world. Jake, Miss Tom, Dallas, Richard's here if he's here. Cole, appreciate all the love here tonight, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging with us. We're ready to go here. I'm ready to go. We did our lineups. If you haven't seen the lineups, make sure you check out those lineups. Rewind and check out the lineups. We have gave you the full lineups, gave you the pitching stats, the pitchers, everything you need to know about this game. We're ready to go and have some fun. 5-3 Cubs. Jake says 5-3. I said 6-4 Cubs. 6-4 Cubs. 6-4 Cubs is what I got. CeeLo, there's a Disney After Dark stream from a closet tonight. Oh, really? Interesting. Very interesting. Interesting for sure. As you guys are coming in, thank you guys so much. And we're getting ready to play the game, y'all. They're ready to play. We're ready to play. We're just going to have to play it off the 3D. And we're ready to have some fun. First pitch coming up here very shortly. As they're going to start without them. They're going to start without them. So we're just going to play the 3D. And here we go. All right, let's get it. First at bat coming up here for the Brewers. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. It's going to be first pitch, Ashby versus Turner. Ashby versus Turner, and he's going to step in. They're going to start this game already. And the first pitch is going to be a strike. Strike one. If you pick strike, a 97-mile-an-hour sinker, strike one for Justin Turner. Ashby throws a strike. Here's a second pitch. It is foul ball to the left side. It's 0-2 quickly. 0-2 quickly here. Justin Turner up bat here. They started the game without a CeeLo. You say 15-5 Cubs win. All right, got you. Here we go. It is 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Ball outside. It's 1-2. 1-2 here, and we're ready to have some fun here. See if the Cubbies game is anywhere here on YouTube TV. Here's the pitch. Popped up left field. Churio says, I got it. One down. Cubs down, 1 out here in the top of the first. And here is Nico Horner for your Cubbies. Nico Horner now up to bat. See if there's any way. Another one? They're not going live anywhere. All right, Nico Horner up to bat here, facing Ashby, the left-handed pitcher. Here's Ashby, the pitch. First pitch, strike. That is a 97-mile-an-hour sinker, 0-1. 0-1 here, 0-1. And let me turn on my 0-1. Let me turn on my audio here for the baseball sound. There we go. All right, here we go. 0-1 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, fouled off. Sorry, fouled off. Sinker, 98.6 miles an hour. What radio station is the game on tonight? I guess on the Cubs and Brewers radio network. I'm not sure what radio station is on, but we'll give you the best play-by-play here. Here's the pitch. That's a base hit to right field. Base hit right field. Horner is going to go 2. No, he's not. And it's a 1-out single for Nico Horner. Frelick comes up with it in right field. And we have a runner at first. And now it's Tucker. Kyle Tucker, the DH. Kyle Tucker, the DH here tonight. Kyle Tucker. All right, so let's see what he can do. Kyle Tucker up to bat. Here's the pitch, and that is a foul ball to the right side. 0-1 on a 96-mile-an-hour sinker for Ashby. Appreciate you hitting that like for us. 245 of us here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like for us at 35 likes only. Let's go. Hit that 100 likes really quick, as fast as you can get them. Kyle Tucker kind of checking his shoes right there. Checking his shoes. I don't know what he's doing. Injury delay, it says. I don't know if he's got some dirt in his shoes or what. They're playing a football game. This is great. Thank you for being on your station. You're welcome, Sense of Humor. You are welcome. My first ball game with you, but you're a lot more fun on Saturdays. See you Saturday. Mark, I understand that, bro. So we got an injury delay, it looks like. I don't know if it's Ashby or it's Kyle Tucker. I don't know which one it is. Let's go to the pitcher, see if he's all right. All right, looks like he's fine. It might have been Kyle Tucker. It might have been Kyle Tucker here. Not sure. Thanks for the sub, Josh R. Appreciate that, Josh R. Thanks for coming through on the play-by-play. You're welcome, Nick. No problem, man. That's what we do here. He's got a bad ankle. Isn't that why he's DH, Josh says. Thank you, Josh. Thanks for subbing, too. Appreciate it. Haven't really followed much Chicago Cubs, man. I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Just doing some more baseball here in the playoffs. All right, here we go. Kyle Tucker. The pitch outside, ball on a sinker. It's 1-1. 1-1 count. 1-1 count here for Kyle Tucker. Kyle Tucker, SVG gonna win this too? We'll see. All right, here we go. 313 here. Appreciate the pitch. Outside ball. Ball again in the dirt. It's 2-1 on a 98-mile-an-hour sinker again. Let me turn the webcam off one more time. It's just crazy. 313 of us here. We thank you for being here. Thanks so much, y'all. All right. There's the pitch. Ew. Ball 3. 3-1 on a sinker. 3-1 on a sinker. 3-1 count here. Kyle Tucker trying to get a hit here. Runner at first. Horner at first. Your camera's lagging again. See, I figured, and that's a foul. Foul ball. Let me turn my camera off again. I don't understand why it does that. Okay, don't. Come on now. Don't do that to me. Oh, come on. All right, it's coming, y'all. Just 1 second. Kyle Tucker walks. Tucker walks now. Kyle Tucker walks. Just let it go. Let it go. So runner at first and second now. I need Cubs in the World Series. If they make it, you're going to them, Andrew says. All right. Now it's Suzuki, the right fielder. Suzuki, the right fielder. All right, here we go. Suzuki, the right fielder. I'm going to turn my camera off again because it's not working. So I'm going to go off here in just a second and I'll continue to talk. All right, Suzuki. We're about to go back live here. I'll actually get to see what the heck's going on for sure. I'm watching on 3D. 0-1 counter to Suzuki on a sinker. There's the pitch. Ball low. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. LA up 2-0, man. Suzuki here. The pitch. Fly ball left center. Deep. Going back. Home run Suzuki. His second homer. Second homer for the Cubbies for the postseason. Suzuki with the big fly. Yes, sir. Cubbies. 2-0. 3-0 on a 3-run shot for Suzuki. He takes it to left center. Yes, sir. Suzuki. Second homer of the postseason. Wow, oh wow. Great job. All right. And now we are back at it here. That's good. All right, let's see if we can free it up here. Here we go. All right, now I can turn the sound on. Suzuki took it deep, y'all. All right, here we go. This is tonight, not a replay. This is tonight. Yes, this is live. Now, Ian Happ fouls it off, a 99-mile-an-hour sinker. It's 1-1. 3-run shot for Suzuki. It is 3-0 already. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much for hanging with us. There's the pitch. Right down Main Street. Strike. Strike. Called strike. Here we go. Bullpen day for the Brewers, they said. Here's the pitch. Ooh, caught him, a strike him out. K's in the chat, y'all. K's in the chat. K's. Boom. K's in the chat, y'all. Let's see if this works.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Who's the Ashby? I don't know. That's who's starting tonight. It's a bullpen game tonight. Bullpen game tonight for the Brewers. Strike. 98-mile-an-hour fastball on a sinker. Hit that like for us. Hit that subscribe, y'all. Help us out. Trying to get that likes going too as well. Excuse me, that's not very nice. I'm a Cubs fan. Not nice. Maria says, well, about what? The pitch. Ball. 98-mile-an-hour sinker. All right, I'm gonna see if I can pull this cam again, see if it works. Go Cubbies, bro. Maria. Knowledge, Brewers and Cubs are both dealing with tons of injuries right now. Strike two. 1-2 count here. Ashby in on the mound tonight. His 23rd pitch. He gave up a 3-run shot. The Suzuki. Cubs up 3-0 already here in the top of the first. The pitch. Ball low. Ball low. Ball low. Trying to see why the heck is it all running so high. Here we go. The pitch. Line right to the second baseman. That's 3, but the Cubs get 3. They get 3. Brewers coming to bat here. Cubbies need all that they can get here. They have a curse, it seems. They have a curse, they seems, it says. All right, let's see if that works. And here's your lineups tonight. If you missed the lineup for your Brewers, if you came in a little late, there is your lineup. Cheerio, Terang, and C-Train. We call him C-Train. His name is William Contreras. He's a former Brave. We like following him. What's up, Dubs? Josh says, Peyton, man. Peyton M, that's my worry. Let's see here. Peyton says, cut. Cubs can get 3. Brewers will get 4, Peyton says. Knowledge says, why did he break up Suzuki Kelly? That was working great, and now Hap is in the middle. I don't know. So there it is. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. My name is CeeLo. We are on the go at CeeLo is our YouTube channel. And we bring you MLB Game Day 3D, which this is what this is. MLB Game Day 3D. It is based off the Google StatCast cam. And Billy Scott coming in with that $5 super chat says, just because the Dodgers are up 2-0, calling it now. Dodgers Blue Jays World Series. Blue, all blue, the World Series. We'll see how that goes. Appreciate you being here, Billy Scott. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for being here. Wake Up Time says Mariners are doing great, which they are the closest team to me location-wise. Awesome. All right, and I think the camera is not working, so we might not be on camera the rest of the night. We might not be on camera the rest of the night. Mad Steve, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here too. Thank you so much. We'll have to get this camera working. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Cubs in the NLCS. We'll see, Maria. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Miss Tom, 440 in the room. Let's get those likes up. Trying to get to 100 likes. 61 likes here. 61 likes on the channel. We're trying to get to that 100 like mark. We thank you so much. Thanks for the sub, Steve Irwin, too, as well. Appreciate you, Steve Irwin. Thanks for subbing, too, as well. What if I bring it down here? See if this works. What if I bring it in that? See if that works. Suzuki with the big shot. And here's Cheerio. He's going to break it up in here. All right, first pitch is a ball. First pitch, ball. Let me get that live back here. Here's the second pitch. Ball outside. 2-0 quickly. 2-0 quickly. All right, let's see if this works now. I think it works now. Use camera. There's the pitch. Ooh, 2-1. 2-1 on a sweeper. 2-1 on a sweeper. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, let's see if this works on the camera because I really want to be on camera. Here's the pitch. Ooh, 2 strikes, caught the inside corner. 2 strikes, caught the inside corner. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate that so much, y'all. 718 subscribers. D. Garcia. Thanks so much, D. Garcia. Brewers lead this series 1-0. Gonna have a short leash on Shota tonight. We'll see. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. K's. Strike him out. K's in the chat, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen,
K's in the chat. Corey says, this is amazing. I don't know why it's not working now. I swear. One thing after the other with this camera, man. One thing after the other with this camera. Oh, there it is. It finally came on. Okay. We'll turn it back on here. You guys are amazing for doing this. By the way, you are welcome. You are so welcome. Here's the pitch. Ooh, caught the bottom of the zone. Strike one. Strike one corner there. 0-1, a 92.5 miles, 92.54 seam fastball. There we go. I think we're working now. Ball high. Ball high. Make sure you guys are hitting that like seal every time you strike out. I will always say, sit down. That's right. That's right. All right, here is the pitch. Outside ball. Outside ball. Eric says, this is freaking awesome. Thank you for doing this. I love this. Is the only way for me to watch. Eric, I'm glad you're here, man. This is the best way to watch if you can't watch. Zach, what's up? Good to see you. Are you guys going for the Cubbies? I have no dog in this fight, but my wife Spain loves the Cubs, so I guess I gotta make her happy and cheer for him. But we'll see, though, your camera warranty expired. That's right. 2-2-1 out here. 2-2-1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. K's in the chat. Anytime you put K's in the chat,
we got him.
Let's see it. K's. MLB and pro sports are losing us fans with these insane streaming and TV rules. BK, well, I'm glad you're here. Appreciate you being here. We're just gonna have to deal with the camera lag, and I'm not gonna reset it anymore. Thanks for this. I'm in Florida, can't watch. This is awesome. Thank you, Diana. You're welcome. There's the pitch. Foul off. Fouled off. And it will lag a little bit. It will lag a little bit. Is the splitter working? It wasn't last game, so that would be great. Knowledge says. He hasn't thrown a splitter. Here's the pitch. Lagging on the TV. Contreras. That's a base hit. Base hit for C-Train. Base hit for C-Train. Brother, we appreciate it. Lagging on your way to share this with us, man. Train with the base hit. Lagging today. I'm not sure why. See if I can get it. It's Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich up the bat. Here's Yelich. Yelich. That's a base hit for Yelich. Another base hit to left. That's going to be runners at first and second. First and second. 2 on, 2 out. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Did it go off? I'm not touching anything. Come on, don't do this to me. Why are you doing this? Hold on a second. I'm not touching nothing, y'all. Gosh, I swear. Thank you, Lars Braun, for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Just call it 2005 dial-up. I know. Gosh. Inside. 2-1. All right, 1 second, y'all. I'm going to turn the 3D off because I think that's what the issue is. 1 second. Call the game, not the tech. 2-1. 2-1. Like my computer froze up again. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we'll just turn it off on the phone here and watch it on the phone. It is 3-2. If you can still hear me, 3-2. 3-2. Runners at first and second. 3-2 runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Pop fly, deep left field. Going back all the way. Gone. Home run. 3-3. 3-3. Wow. 3-3. Oh my God. 3-3. Right? You could cry. All right? You could cry, she says. Three on a big shot by Vaughn, the first baseman. Maybe if I turn some stuff off here. 1 second, y'all. Hopefully I'll be back. I don't know why it's freezing up. I have no clue why.